Hey there, beer tubers. Welcome back to Maxwell Starr's Beer Review. Tonight we're going to take a look at another growler from Big Tide Brewery. Going to look at Celtic Mist Irish Red Ale. Big Tide Brewery is a brew pub located in St. John, New Brunswick. They just recently started selling their beer in growlers. I've already posted one or two reviews already on my beer channel, so if you haven't seen them already, check them out. This one is, of course, their Irish Red. It's 5% ABV. It says this 1.89 liter growler contains, or 64 ounce growler, contains fresh, unpasteurized, handcrafted beer made with the finest malted barley, hops, yeast, and water. Brewed on site at our state-of-the-art brewery, we brew each brand frequently so they're always fresh. So, yeah, I mean, so far, as of this recording, I've tried their Tidal Wave IPA, which is absolutely fantabulous. Their Benedict Arnold Extra Special Bitter was okay. And their Harvest Moon Hefeweizen, which was actually pretty decent for our local brewed Hefeweizen. So yeah, this beer is best enjoyed if it is kept refrigerated, kept out of direct sunlight, consumed within 48 hours of purchase, kept with cap tightly secured. Usually they'll last more than 48 hours as long as they're not open, but I'm going to open it, get rid of this thing. Oh, let's pop it open. Puff there for what's now almost a 2-day-old growler. Before I pour this, I'm going to wipe some of this condensation off. Avoid getting it on my shirt. Alright, let's give this a pour. A decent amount of head on that. Put it back on. Really dark. Wow. Very, very deep red. Or any darker than that, you'd almost think it was a stout. That's really dark. That's like blood red. See, look at that. Got a nice light brown head. Tan head. One finger worth of head at first. And it's got in some lights it looks brown, other lights, like over here, it looks like it's red. Almost orangish on the edges. That's a beautiful looking red ale. Let's give it a sniff. Wow, there's plenty of malt coming off of that one. Lots of red ale characteristics where it's got that toasted malt and some caramel notes. Oh, it actually smells good. There's even like a touch of coffee in there. A mild amount of hop bitter, like a hop smell in there. Yeah, but it's got like a nice. It's got a really nice toasted malt smell, nice and malty. Wow, that smells good. Let's give it a taste here. It's actually got quite a bit of bitterness. But it's almost like, while it's bitter, it almost feels like it's a thin bitterness. If that makes sense at all. A thin coating of seemingly earthy hop bitterness blended in with a light roasted malt bitterness. And there's a mildly sour taste to it, but it's not that bad. The carbonation's low. I mean, the carbonation's present, but it's not too bad. It's not like absolutely fizzy in the mouth, but it's nice and clean. And actually a bit on the crisp side. That bitterness actually seems to linger for a bit. After my last swig, I'm still feeling a little bit in the back. Although seemingly, the beer's kind of got like a light kind of consistency, like it's got a light kind of body right here. Barflies. Anyway. Yeah, so a light For a red ale, it's actually rather light. I'm going to sit down with this one for a bit and I'll come back with some thoughts. Be right back. And we're back with Celtic Mist Irish Red Ale from Big Tie Brewing Co. So what did I think? It's actually a really nice red ale. At the first, I thought it had, thought it was a little on the thin side, a little lacking in character. Didn't really pick up a lot of flavors. But as it warmed up, it actually started to get a lot more. The flavors started to become more noticeable, and it almost seemed like it became a little bit more thicker body. It's not a very sweet beer at all. A lot of the red ales I've found typically have a nice touches of like caramel and brown sugar. And while the caramel and brown sugar are there in this one, they're nice and mellow and subdued. As it warmed up, I started to pick up more notes of like a nice nutty flavor, that maltiness, that little malty backbone, along with the hop. It's basically like our earthy hop bitterness mixed with a coffee backbone with hints of chocolate and caramel, and maybe a touch of like fruitiness, like apricot, but not quite. It's got a really nice nutty taste to it, actually, kind of akin to like walnut. I actually really liked it. It may not be the most like omnipresent malty tasting beer. It's well, I mean, it is a malty beer, but it's nice and well balanced and nice and mellow tasting. It's crisp and clean, and I just find it's an easily, like, incredibly sessionable beer. You could go through quite a few of these without even noticing it. And I don't like it quite as much as like Picaroon's Irish Red, but you know what? For a local brew, I really appreciated this one. I think I'm actually going to go stick my neck out a little and go out on a limb and give this one a 4 out of 5. I recommend people try it. I actually really like this beer. I was at first thinking 3.5 out of 5, high 3.5 out of 5. But that depth of character, once you actually get to the flavors as it warms up, and as much better this beer got, I actually really enjoyed this one. And I'll keep drinking this. It's a nice, lovely red ale. Oh, with a nice character, and maltiness. Let's see if I can finish it. It just means I can put more in the glass. I've got a growler full after all. Anyway, thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's beer review. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you get my review, go give the Celtic Mist Irish Red from Big Tide a try. I liked it, and it was really nice tasting, easily sessionable. Alright, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.